Naturally. My name is James Orr. I'm presenting to the AMP Leadership Group today about our company and the services and technologies we offer. Green Earth Naturally, GEN for short, was formed in 2008 when intellectual properties and company ideas were brought together and formed into a single company in 2008. Our company has more than 100 years of experience in environmental consulting in related fields, and we have over 30 years experience in research and development of green products. We have 3 divisions underneath Green Earth Naturally. EarthNet is our environmental consulting division, Earth Cleanse is our biological products division, and Clean Air Technologies is our fuel additive and fuel emissions division within our GEN mother company, parent company. EarthNet Services offers, as I said, environmental consulting. It results in phase 1, phase 2, transactional type screens, environmental compliance audits, etc. for the industries, residential, homeowners, etc. Also, indoor air quality is something that can be in new construction, old construction, in homes. I'm going to get a little further into indoor air quality. I know all of y'all have heard of asbestos issues, lead-based paint issues, radon and mold issues, and they may actually affect you. And actually, every house has mold in it. You just got to control it. Wherever there's water, there's mold. EarthNet Services also offers a program for residential petroleum storage tanks, underground and above ground. What's happening nowadays is you're seeing a lot of these people switching from underground storage tanks. It's typically in older neighborhoods, but there's a program through the state of Virginia that will pay for the cleanup of these tanks, and there are thousands and thousands of them throughout the Commonwealth and probably 1 million around the country, but they really don't know where they are located. And basically what I'm seeing is if they leak, they can cause catastrophic issues as far as vapors in the house, people having to leave their house. And like I say, by removing the tanks, you increase your property value, you protect the environment, and I've seen this many times on the last end of a deal of a real estate transaction. They're like, oh no, you have a tank. It holds up a sale. Or I've even seen that new homeowners policies are a lot of times not covered, don't cover a house that have a heating oil tank. They have to pull it out before that occurs. There's an attached flyer that goes a little bit more in depth about the home heating oil tanks, because I could speak an hour alone on that. We also do commercial petroleum services and ASTs and USTs for like your bigger firms, your bulk plants, your terminals, your investigations for the USTs, ASTs, site characterizations, corrective action plans, remediation, and then regulatory compliance plans through EPA and the state. I know you don't.
I'm sorry, that's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
It's quick.
Every time.
Wow. Okay.
How do you spell your name? How do you spell your last name?
I didn't see you give me a signal.
In your
You didn't ask me to.
Oh, okay.
Good though.
You can do whatever you want.
Oyler.
So does anybody have any questions for Jim?
Why do you do what you do?
Well, I like to try to help people make the world a better place for me and my family and my kids and future generations. Basically, if we all would chip in, recycle, do the right thing, we'd have a better country. And that's, I was going to be a doctor. I was biology pre-med, and in the late 80s, this was the field to get into, and I got into this industry, and I've been real happy. It's frustrating at times dealing with the state and federal agencies, but there's give and take there, and it's good to build relationships and see success stories where you've redeveloped a site or you've helped an individual out, and you've basically done good for a site or for a community by doing these type of services. And I wish I would have got into my products. That's really where I wanted to get.
Right.
But I was a little bit too slow. Yes, ma'am.
How much competition do you have locally for your products and your services?
For the services, there's a lot of competition, but I've got partnerships with a lot of the oil companies, regional oil companies, where I went in and basically we're providing a service that's kind of a win-win. They keep their oil customers, and we provide a service at no cost with this petroleum storage tank program that's been around since the late 80s, early 90s, and it provides a service, and people are real excited about. Oil companies keep a client because people are getting away from oil because of the cost.
Yeah.
People are getting away from oil because of the cost, and they're going to heat pump or gas. And this way, what they do is I had to come up with a recession-proof idea in 2008.
Yeah.
So I left a larger firm to come to a small firm, and then the economy collapsed late in 2008. And the only companies that had money at the time were oil companies, and that's who I worked with for 25 years. So I was like, I found a good niche. And as far as our environmental products, like our fuel additives, I'm getting ready to start a test with the Department of Defense. The problem with our fuel products, EPA having had such issues with